Hi Roberto, this is Paulina Gonzalez sending this custom video in which I will show you a few things that can be done so that the performance of your website improves and it starts bringing in more organic traffic, more business, more revenue to your company. So the things I'm going to cover in this video are the content, citations, and backlinks, and how once you start putting all these elements to work together, you're going to start growing your online presence and the performance of your site and just bringing in more business to your company. So we're going to get started in your homepage, and the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the content. And this is the first thing that Google and the algorithms are concerned with, the content of a website, particularly in the homepage. They want to see an average of 1,500 words of content. The more content you have in your homepage, the longer the Google bots are going to stay on your site. The big thing about the content is the keywords inside of it. A keyword is any phrase that someone's typing inside of Google when they're looking for services or for products. So for example, roofing replacement in Chicago, which is one of the services that you provide in one of the locations or in the location where you serve. So you want to make sure that the keywords that you are placing inside of your content in your website are buyer intent, meaning that they have a service and they have a location. So like I mentioned, roofing replacement in Chicago, that's a buyer intent keyword, and you want those kinds of keywords within your content and place them inside not only the homepage, but you want the keywords to be inside of every page that you care the most, that you want to rank, which may be all of them, which is totally fine. Or maybe you want to place more focus on some of the services and you want to target those keywords that are related to those services. Alright, so your site looks good. It doesn't have the 1,500 words of content in the homepage, so that will be something that can be beneficial to start adding more content. And when it comes to the keywords, we'll just have to check, and we'll take a look in a minute. Now the second thing I want to show you is how to place you into the map bag. If I do a search like roofing contractors Chicago, or even if I'm more specific and I do roofing replacement Chicago, we are going to see first we see ads, Google ads, or these are the Google guarantee, can be very helpful if they're done correctly. And then we see the map bag, which is where you see the Google business profiles. You do have your Google business profile, but it's not showing up here in Chicago. And actually, if I do a search in roofing contractors Westchester, Illinois, which I believe that's your official address, you are not here either. Okay, so for the map, you want to be visible in the area where your business is located or your office, because that's it has to match with the information in your profile. So if you do have your office in Westchester, Illinois, so you want to aim to be visible here when people type or they look for your services in Westchester, Illinois. Alright, so but the idea is, whether it's Chicago or Westchester, Illinois, the idea is to place you here, and for you to be here you need citations, okay, with the name, address, and phone number of your business in directories like Yellow Pages. Whoever has the most citations is going to be here. We know per statistics, we know that most people who come looking for something, they're going to click on the top 3 ones because they're just there. They're visible, they're quick, and that's the importance of being here, okay, to get more business. Now, if I go down below the map bag and see the results here, which are called the organic results, we see these businesses ranking, and then we see some directories that we don't have to worry about. But then after that, we see other business ranking. And if I do a search like roofing replacement Chicago, we go down here below the map pack, and it's about the same businesses that I'm ranking, but they're just in different positions. Okay. All right. So what do you need to do in order to be here, and why you want to be here on page 1 and be one of the top ones? Well, let's get started by saying why you want to be here. Most traffic is going to your, most traffic, organic traffic, is gonna come through this section, and people are gonna come and click on one of the top businesses here. For you to be here, you're going to need backlinks that give your site the power, the trust, and credibility, so you can be positioned here, because Google, that's what Google does. Google only ranks those sites that have earned certain amount of trust or credibility, and then we can take a look and see how is that you're doing and what's the competition doing, and then know what needs to be done. So if we go to this tool called Ahrefs, I'm placing your domain here for an evaluation or an analysis, and this is the strength, and this is your trust or credibility 2.2. You have 67 backlinks, which are the things that give you the trust, the credibility. And basically, what a backlink is, I don't think I mentioned it. A backlink is a link of your site from another site that's pointing direction back to you. The organic keywords that you have, all these working together, is bringing about this amount of traffic per month. Keywords that you have on your site are strong restoration pros, and so on. So what I'm seeing here is that I know you do also flooring. You do different types of services, not only roofing. I'm focusing on roofing, but I know that you do flooring and other services. But what you want, the type of keywords that you want them to be buyer intent with a service and a location. And I just don't see. The only thing I see is Chicago hail damage restoration. I don't think I see any other keyword that's buyer intent. So at the end of the day, I mean, even though these keywords have like great amount of searches per month, all right, like this, and the difficulty of the keyword is relatively low, these are not going to be very helpful for you to rank, and even some of them are lost already if you see this column here. All right, so again, you want buyer intent keywords with a service and a location within the phrase, just like this one. All right, if we take a look at the competitor really quick, I picked one of the ones on page 1. They're not the very top one, but I chose them just to show you that they may be the second or even the third one, but their numbers are helping them really rank and get this much organic traffic per month. So yeah, backlinks 5,000 or more than 5,000, and keywords. All right, Roberto, so this is all I wanted to show you, and I know I focus on roofing, but I know you do other commercial, industrial, and also these services, but I just wanted to go ahead and focus on roofing, which is very competitive here in Chicago, and you can certainly improve the performance of your site and start getting more visibility, more online presence if these things are implemented. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I hope that you found this helpful, and I look forward to following up with you. Thank you.